strong survive. Yeah, it's that time. I stack the middle like I'm speed running brains. Crown on my dome, but the code's in my name. They drop weak bars, just filler in lames. I'm the alpha, turn nails into flames. 4K vision, no lag in the aim. Basement balls grinding at top of the main. They try to hack the script, I just patch every frame. Server full of betas, watch them rage and complain. Built it from zero, no cheat codes, no glitch. They laughed at the build, now they seek from the switch. Multis, infinite thoughts, cinematic pass. I'm in silence like Ghost in the Matrix. Alpha, I'm the one they can't deny. Ruling the night under that big old sky. Alpha, hear the thunder in my cry. Stand tall while the weak ones say goodbye. Alpha, yeah, the king of this domain. Power surge running hot through my veins. Alpha, no surrender, no retreat. I'm the alpha, baby. Can't be on a meta body full of lessons learned. Dead weight deleted, table flipped and no return. Two sides to the lobby, but mine's the one that earns. Solo Q legend, no carry, just a burn. Mine like a chess clock, hard like a raid boss. Backwoods bred, but the hustle pixel floss. They want the title, better bring more than a soft toss. I was born to run it, they was born to take the loss. No more play by, no more handouts, no debate. I'm the spark in the void, the final love paid. Every move calculated, zero room for debate. Alpha forever, patch notes, checkmate. Chased by the ghosts of the promises I keep. Every scar on my soul is a mile I've walked. Every tear that I cried turned to fire in my talk. I've seen kings fall down in the dust of their pride. Watch the mighty get broken when the truth hit their side. But I rose from the ashes with the wind in my hair. Carry nothing but heart and a whole lot of prayer. Not a night, cause my name like an old lonesome train. And I answer with thunder through the pouring rain. It's the life that I chose, no regrets, no change. Just a man in his fire running hard through his veins. Above the whole system while the rest hit the glitch. Stack infinite combos like I'm switching up the pitch. They run basic stress, but I'm 10 moves ahead. Man, a slave to the game while I rewrite the thread. Pixel perfect time is fame, break God mode engaged. Every critic deleted, every hater disengaged. I turned down in the data to gold. Now the leaderboard's mine and the story's retold. No exploits, no hacks, just a grind in the code. From the basement to the mainframe, I carry the load. But they say it deeper than the servers can hold. Alpha purple, I'm the puncher and purple soul. Strategy schematic, every line premeditated. They simulate greatness, but I already dominated. Check the patch notes, baby, I just elevated. It's the final form, no debate.
A new era ignites. Welcome to GWA Alpha, where champions are forged.
Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on, Dayton? It is once again I, the man with the plan, one half of your GM team for GWA Alpha, the one and only Jerry James, coming at you with tonight's matchups. We're going to get things started here tonight in a triple threat match. These three men have been going back and forth, getting one up on each other, embarrassing each other. So tonight we're going to lay it to rest for the time being as Ilya Dragunov, Chad Gable, and the Bulgarian brute Rusev will settle the score in our opening match.
The following contest is a triple threat match All right, and here to officially kick off Go Home Week before GWA Omega presents No Handouts. We're going to start things off here on Alpha tonight, live from Dayton, Ohio, with a little triple threat rivalry that's been going on for weeks. The original story here was Ilya Dragunov just hasn't been able to find his footing since arriving on GWA Alpha. He would end up getting embarrassed in a quick count-out loss against Chad Gable. And that was the moment where Dragunov finally snapped. The next week, Gable had a one-on-one match with Rusev, and Dragunov interfered in the match and went after Gable. Well, this didn't sit well with Rusev. And the next week in one-on-one action, Rusev would go on to let Dragunov know just how he felt about it in brutal fashion. Now, it's gotten to the point where the GMs are like, alright, we gotta settle this thing, so they're gonna put all three of these guys in the ring, triple threat style, to open things up tonight in Dayton. And we'll see who comes out on top. If the money was a betting man, I'd put my money on the Bulgarian Brute, as dominant as he's been lately, but these triple threat matches, they work a little funny. And Dragunov hasn't showed the money anything since joining GWA Alpha to tell me that my confidence should lie in him. But you also got to watch Chad Gable. A triple threat match is the exact type of match where Gable thrives because he's strategic. And Dragunov now trying to get some offense in. Man, wouldn't that be something if Dragunov finally ended the losing streak and won this triple threat? Rusev is big, bad, dangerous, and violent. And I'm telling you folks, ever since this guy cut loose 120 pounds of ravishing Russian baggage, he's been a fucking monster. Gable, though, showing his skills. You gotta remember, Gable, an experienced mat technician, has quite the amateur background. Yeah, that doesn't prepare you from getting kicked in the face by a 300-pound Bulgarian Brute, though. And then Dragunov takes down Rusev, and I think I see why Dragunov has trouble winning. Instead of staying on the attack, he wants to sit there and pose for 20 seconds. Like, dude, we get it. You're ripped. You don't have to fucking stop and flex every time you do a move. At least if you're going to flex, do it like Rusev and look cool. Rusev is unleashing here, but remember what I said, keep your eye on Chad Gable. Did you notice where he was? He was in the ring, resting up, waiting for these guys to get back in and pick his spot. He tried to get the win there, but Rusev breaks things up, and oh shit. Looked like a reverse Alabama slam into the Accolade. Gable in trouble here. And how about that? Dragunov breaks it up by kicking Gable right in the face. Dragunov catches Rusev with an elbow. But he should have stayed on the attack because Rusev is not somebody that's gonna be stunned very long from a punch. See, Chad Gable gets the idea. They're in a chair shot for good measure. But Dragunov right there to make the save. Dragunov keeps trying that fancy shit. And it is not favoring him in this one. I mean, I get it, all the oohs and ahs from the fans. Seem cool, but look how many times he misses that move. Just, it's unnecessary. It's a fucking clothesline. That little between the ropes 619 spin thingamajig doesn't do shit. It doesn't add power or impact. It just looks cool. Oh, and Dragunov now whacks Rusev with a chair and tries to go for the victory, and a near fall. Rusev kicked out before Gable was there. I think either way, this match was still safe. And Gable is standing tall right now. Goes after Dragunov. And look at that move from Gable. What a move. Innovative offense. Broken up by Rusev. Rusev misses the kick and Gable is all over him as well. And I told you guys, Gable's the one to watch in this one. If it was straight up one-on-one, I'd say Rusev easily, but these triple threat rules are going to favor Chad Gable. He has incredible ring IQ and awareness. The only question is that going to be enough to counter the brute strength of Rusev? Dragunov now clearing the ring with a kendo stick. And Dragunov took too long going for the attack. Rusev caught him. But that time, Dragunov finally gets his fancy clothesline to work. And instead of staying on the attack, he flexes and poses. And now he wants to pose again. And it looks like he just straight up missed. Didn't miss on that one though. And he's appealing to the crowd again, trying for something big. European uppercut takes out Rusev. Dragunov just takes too long to set up his moves. This isn't Lucha Libre. Oh, and there it is. Gable's got that ankle locked in tight. Is Rusev gonna tap? Oh, and broken up by Dragunov. Dragunov takes down Gable with a springboard drop kick. Now everybody's down. Dragunov, first one back to his feet, going up top to the middle rope, catches Rusev with a big clubbing blow, goes for the cover, broken up. And this one will continue. All three men have looked impressive. Even Dragunov has had some good spots. I'm really starting to see the problem with him picking up wins, though. Too much time wasted on making his moves fancy looking. Oh, that's what we need to see more of out of Dragunov is aggression. More aggression, less of that bullshit. He had Rusev dead to rights. Wasted fucking time for nothing. Wow, so you can look like you're just gonna have to take a Russian shit. And Gable going to pick the ankle. He's got it locked in. Dragunov is in trouble here. But Rusev able to break things up. Goes for the schoolboy. Rolls up Gable. And just like that, Rusev steals it. And how about that? I was bragging on the ring awareness and the ring IQ of Chad Gable, and it ended up being Rusev's ring awareness and IQ that picked up the win. Maybe there is some brains behind that brute. I should have knew that. I mean, he left that cheating hoe. And Rusev. We seen this last week on Dragunov. Locking in that accolade and completely dismantling Chad Gable, refusing to break the hold. We're going to have to get some help out there. I think Rusev's done with both of these guys. He's ready to move on to something else.
Our next match tonight, we go over to the ladies division. We're going to let the women bring you some action. And we've got two of the best in the game right here, right now. As we're going to see Chelsea Green take on Big Mama Pump, the Juggernaut Jordan Grace. This ought to be a good one. So stay tuned, folks. You don't want to miss it.
It's Chelsea Green.
It's not over until I win.
And her opponent from Austin, Texas, Jordan Gray.
All right, time to take a dive in the GWA Alpha women's division. And I think the fans have made it clear who they're rooting for here tonight in Dayton. A lot of Jordan Grace fans in the crowd. Jordan trying to show some sportsmanship or sportswomanship, maybe. Are we still allowed to call it sportsmanship, or have the feminists killed that? I don't know. Me personally, I'm a Chelsea Green fan. I mean, she's just one of them chicks that she seems like she would be cool fucking people to hang out with. Not that way, Cody. Well, maybe. But that's beside the point. Chelsea's really underrated. She is a very talented wrestler. And because those companies that rely on predetermined gimmicks and booking and all that shit, she always gets stuck in comedy acts and still kicks ass with whatever goofy role they gave her. But here, she's got to be Chelsea Green. I mean, and she's been doing her thing. I mean, she hasn't been like super successful, but she main evented a GWA Alpha versus Penta in a Lucha Underground match. How many women on the roster can say that? Oh, Jordan Grace. Showing she has the power to compete against men on this roster. But Chelsea Green, she will shock you. Speaking of that, Chelsea going for the big elbow drop, connects right to the back, goes for the cover here on Jordan. 1, 2, near fall, but Jordan Grace able to kick out there. I like Jordan Grace's nickname, Little Mama Pump, or Big Mama Pump. She is definitely a gym rat, you can tell that. Goes for the cover here after the muscle buster. And somehow Chelsea kicks out again. Oh, and the sheer strength of Jordan Grace here, just overpowering Chelsea Green. And man, Chelsea kicks out again. It's a case of strength versus heart here, folks. Remember, Jordan tried to do the right thing. She tried to shake Chelsea's hand, and Chelsea's like, look, I'm not here to make friends. I'm trying to win this match and climb the fucking rankings. I mean, I think sportsmanship kind of gets over-delivered. Damn, Chelsea just did no fucks given finishing move and then just unprettied her. Is Chelsea really going to steal it here? Oh, went a near fall, but Jordan gets the shoulder up. This match will continue, and these ladies are bringing it here tonight. Uh-oh. I think Chelsea's pissed Jordan off, or she's playing some mind games here, one. And now Jordan Grace able to quickly and easily regain control here with her strength. Reverse Alabama slam and then just backhanded a bitch. Damn. And then Chelsea catches her with an elbow. Gonna unpretty her one more again. And holy shit, I think Chelsea just did it. She did. What a match. It was pretty quick, but Didn't have to be long. It delivered. There wasn't a lot of wasted time in the match. These ladies went back and forth, pretty evenly matched through most of the contest. Jordan Grace kept showing phenomenal displays of strength, like that muscle buster right there. But the heart and sheer will and determination of Chelsea Green to get this win was unmatched. It wouldn't have mattered if Jordan was the size of Big Papa Pump. I don't think she was beating Chelsea Green here tonight. Chelsea was on a mission. She had something to prove. And she got it done. I don't even think Chelsea can believe it. Definitely excited, definitely feeling herself, and definitely deserved. Hell of a contest, good win for Chelsea Green. And we'll have to see if Jordan Grace can rebound. More coming up.
All right, folks, we're going to the tag team division, and we're going to have a little bit of fun. We have a Cooter Rules Tornado Tag Team match. You know as well as I do, that means anything goes and anything could happen. As we see the team of Cooter and Chauncey Pines representing the Southern Smoke Boys taking on a debuting team here tonight. But if you were a fan of SSW, if you've been around the game for a while, you know these guys. Noah X and the Sparrow make their way to GWA Alpha as we welcome in Fight Club Global. Make sure you stay in your seats to watch this one, folks. It's going to get crazy.
When I ain't at a smoke, world big colors all broke, see guys in the cut above, hold in the dirt. Whole sky bleed when I lift my shirt. When I ain't at a smoke, crown till low my hope. Fight on top, it ain't strong enough. Fight on fate, it ain't real love. Yeah, trap my fortune on the floor, counting up sins, need a couple more. Ash on my shoes, stain on my soul. Third eye tatted with a bullet hole gold. Chrome on the seat, demon on my lap. Every little piece got a price in the trap. Laugh at the law, talk with a ghost. Heard my dead homies in the cloud, I toast. When I hit at a smoke, world big colors all broke. See guys in the gutter, gold, hold in the dirt. Whole sky bleed when I lift my shirt. When I hit at a smoke, crown till low my hope. Fight on top, it ain't strong enough. Fight on fate, it ain't real love. Real love. Gang ties flag in the wind, I stay red, still I never blend. Walk through the storm, shirt still pressed, blood in the mud, diamonds on my chest. Talk to myself in the bathroom mirror, every drag make the devil.
Well, this is one the money expects to be absolute chaos. We got my homies and fellow faction members in the Southern Smoke Boys, Cooter and Chauncey Pines, and they're taking on the debuting team of Fight Club Global, another team I'm very familiar with. They used to work for us in SSW. Used to run around with a guy by the name of Hunter Hawkins, who I believe is still running around EIW and a few other E-Feds. And this team is really good. Sparrow, going with the birds tattooed on his chest, is from Pearl River, Mississippi. And I know so much about him because he actually trained at Money Mike's Professional Wrestling, the Money's Vault. It's no longer open, but he was our star pupil. And then Noah X, he came to us. He used to wrestle in the American Outlaws, OXW Outlaw Extreme Wrestling. He's been in a few other companies, and he wrestled with us in SSW as well. And him and Sparrow actually started out as rivals before eventually teaming up, and then they joined with Hunter Hawkins, and Fight Club Global was born. Very talented wrestlers, grapplers, high flyers. But the thing for everyone to remember is this is a Cooter Rules match. And I know the last Cooter Rules match didn't go well. He got embarrassed. He made the Smoke Boys look bad, losing to the Pebble. And I had to go out there the next week and show him how it was done. But he's got Chauncey with him tonight. And Chauncey has always been the Money's number 2. And that's not just because he's the shit, or smells like shit, or takes a lot of shits. It's because you can trust Chauncey to get things done when they really need to get done. Cooter gets distracted. He's like whatever the last number is in the Smoke Boys. He used to be number 4, but we got honorary Smoke Boys now. I think Devious is rolling with us. So Cooter's like whatever last is. But Cooter is a ride or die little gangster. He's just weird. Who the hell has a mannequin arm outside underneath the ring to use as a weapon? Of all things you could use, while mannequin arm. Cooter showing off some wrestling skills there. Probably not going to be a lot of play-by-play on this one, folks. It's a brutal train wreck, a collision, and it's hard to keep up with all that. But the Money always does its best. And Noah X going for a cover here on Cooter, broken up by Chauncey, who's busted open. And Chauncey getting a little receipt. What I tell you, that's my number 2 right there. Oh my gosh. Is that a big fucking lollipop? I don't know what's more shocking. That there's a big lollipop, or that Chauncey used it as a weapon instead of eating it. Homie definitely got to get his bowels under control though. I mean, it's only funny for so long. Uh-oh, and Coder trying to steal one over Sparrow there. Only a 1 count. I gotta go see Cooter and Chauncey's ink guy. It's about time the money gets some more fresh ink. Uh-oh. The Sparrow is looking to fly. Oh, picture perfect missile drop kick. And then Cooter's beating the shit out of him with a mannequin arm followed by a bulldog. Cooter, though, took his eye off the ball, and Noah X made him pay. The fuck is that? Is that Chauncey's special bat he used to hit all the dingers with in the Field of Dreams games? This shit's corked like a motherfucker. Ugh. Cameraman, I'm gonna need you to do better. I don't want to see that shit. Damn, Chauncey, spray some pine sol on that shit. Damn, I'm all the way up here in the smoke box and I can smell it. I'm about to fire up some dank to counteract it. Oh! And Cooter just straight up ducked that clothesline attempt from Noah X. Oh, look at Cooter with the old whirly whirl roll up. Damn, Sparrow out there beating the fuck out of Chauncey. I think Chauncey just shit himself again. We're gonna need to clean up at ringside. Where the fuck is Wade Armstrong? I'm not paying him to be the goddamn janitor for him to be running around playing grab ass with MJF on the phone. I swear Cooter's cousins would do a better job at cleanup. Oh. And Chauncey feeling it, he's getting a second win. Now let's just hope for the sake of everyone he doesn't break his second win. Uh-oh. Chauncey's feeling it. Are we gonna see it? W-O-R-M. Worm. More like a slug, but we'll take it. Oh, and a fisherman suplex there from Cooter. That's the thing I love about Cooter. He's one of the guys, as soon as you forget about him in the match, that's when he shows up and starts doing all this cool ass Cooter shit. I think that Cooter and Sparrow may go to the same fucking barber. River, Mississippi is not that far from Shady Pines, Alabama. It's possible. Oh my. Chauncey overshot the target. He just basically did a belly splash with no swimming pool. And Noah X trying to steal the win, but Chauncey breaks it up. Chauncey's good at breakups. He's had a lot of them. They always end badly. Damn, Chauncey, don't fucking punch Cooter, man. I know the similar haircuts are throwing you off a little bit and you got blood, but don't punch the homie. Chauncey trying to get the win. Dang, he don't punch the home. Uh-oh. And Cooter going for the buzz killer. Come on, Cooter. He said he's a joker, a smoker, and a midnight toker. But he wasn't able to kill the buzz of Fight Club Global yet. Oh, when Noah X nearly stole one in their debut. Did somebody lose a fucking shoe? This match is absolutely insane. Where the hell did a flip-flop come from? Only in Cooter rules, folks. Oh, beautiful moonsault there from Noah X. Cooter, though, doing just like I taught him. He rolled out of the ring. Yeah, I didn't teach him to get fucking drop kicked, though. That one was new. Noah X whooping the shit out of Cooter with a big fucking lollipop. And this is just the kind of pure chaos that makes Cooter so fucking popular. I doubt Fight Club Global was expecting a Cooter rules match in their debut. But they've adapted pretty well. Fight Club Global definitely looks like they could be a threat here in the tag team division. Oh, Boston Crab applied there, but a quick reversal from Chauncey. And I think Sparrow may have hit his head on the steps there. Oh shit, X-Plex by Noah X. Chauncey breaks it up. Oh, and look at Chauncey showing off some strength there. But Sparrow back in the ring, plants Chauncey, goes for the cover. And somehow, Chauncey kicked out. I thought it was over there. I was supposed to be extremely pissed if the Smoke Boys got embarrassed again. Like I'm the only one of us with a damn win. Oh. And the chaos is getting more and more brutal on the outside. Chauncey with a huge scoop slam to Sparrow right on that mannequin arm. And Noah X with a fisherman suplex to Cooter. All four men just brawling it out here on the outside. And even though you would expect things to lean in favor of the Smoke Boys here, but it's actually been Fight Club Global doing their thing on the outside of the ring. You gotta remember, these guys, they get together in like parking garages and basements and bars, and they beat the fuck out of each other and other people just for fucking fun. They don't even get paid. Money always. Make sure I gotta get money to show off the money's talents. I don't give it away for free. But I'm also top of the line, and well, Fight Club Global is, how do you say, mid-card? That's why I'm gonna be extremely pissed off if Cooter and Chauncey don't get the goddamn job done here tonight. Ooh, that'll do it. Coder just dropped Sparrow right in his head. Chauncey could be setting up for the skid mark. Oh, I'm a little disappointed. He just put boots to him. And Coder and Chauncey are trying to get some double team going on here, but they're a little out of sync. Chauncey finally plants Sparrow with a huge back suplex. Sparrow kicks out. Chauncey can't believe it. He's starting to get frustrated. Chauncey hates it when matches go longer than 15 minutes. He only prepares for 15 minutes worth of cardio. Luckily, Cooter be taking that Mr. Miyagi shit. You just saw him. That motherfucker is ready. He once studied under the great sensei Bruce Leroy. Oh! Damn, Cooter. His moonsault didn't really faze nobody. I don't know where Noah X is right now, but apparently he got fucked up wherever he is. I haven't seen him in a minute. Was this Cooter Rules match elimination? Hell, Cooter changes the rules in the Cooter Rules match every time there is a Cooter Rules match, so I don't ever know. That's going to be my guess, is this is elimination rules. They got rid of Noah X and the money missed it because I didn't know it was an elimination match. And now it's 2-on-1 as Sparrow is fighting against both of these sumbitches. But I like the numbers odds for the Smoke Boys right now. Y'all got this. Have some fun. Fuck him up. But don't get caught slipping. I bet this reminds Chauncey and Cooter of 7th grade when they used to jump 3rd graders for their lunch money. Guys, you're really starting to embarrass me. You gotta get out here and finish this fucker. He's not that tough. I taught him everything he knows. I didn't teach him everything the money knows. Oh, there he goes with that crab again. Chauncey has had experience dealing with crabs, so he knows how to get rid of them. Oh, and a gator roll now. And that's what I'm talking about, man. Y'all did a good job getting rid of No X, but y'all are letting fucking Sparrow embarrass your asses. Put this motherfucker away. It's 2 of y'all against him. There you go, Cooter. I'm digging it. The boys working together now. Trying to get in sync. You know, I better use a better term for that, or Chauncey's gonna want Bye 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 or Dick in a Box to be his next fucking entrance song, and we all know those aren't passing copyright. Cooter goes for the cover now over Sparrow. Is he finally gonna put him away? Finally gets the job done. And the Smoke Boys are now on a winning streak. All it took was the money, making the pebble tap not once, but twice. And now the smoke boys are on fire. You're welcome. Took a little longer than I thought it should have, but who's going to worry about semantics or the details? End of the day, the homies got the job done. I think Fight Club Global is going to do just fine here on the Alpha brand. I mean, you got to admit, getting thrown into a Cooter Rules tornado match with Chauncey and Cooter as your first match in GWA is not something that's easy to prepare for. And they adapted, they held their own, it just wasn't enough. And you gotta give props to Cooter and Chauncey getting it done here tonight. It is gonna be one hell of a smoke boy after party in the VIP room after the show. Y'all better not start without me.
Yeah. Some people inherit gold. Some inherit ghosts. We inherited pain, pride, and miles of blacktop roads. Shit. I got dust on the highway stuck inside my lungs, smoke in my bloodstream, whiskey on my tongue. Still hear mama pray when the night gets cold, trying to outrun demons on these back roads. Everybody talks when they ain't been broke, ain't seen hard times sitting wrapped in smoke. I done bled for mine, every scar got proof. You can't fake survival when the pain cuts through. Grew up with a science ain't louder than church bells, where boys learn fast, either hustle or burn hell. Daddy worked steel till his hands turned stone. Mama held to his back trying to keep us strong. Trailer park, thunderstorm, rattle thin walls. Dreams got buried under pawn shop calls. Friends disappeared, either prison or dirt. Some still alive, but they spiritually hurt. I remember cold nights, heat wouldn't run. 3 hoodies deep, still stare at the sun. Swore if I made it, I'd carry my own. Never sell my soul just to sit on the throne. Now they all love me when the lights all bright, but they weren't there when I was losing every fight. Ain't no overnight when your soul been cracked. Took years just learning how to breathe through that. And I still ride with old paint sitting shotgun. Still got ghosts singing harmony. Every mile another memory. Every drink another funeral. I got dust on the highway stuck inside my lungs, smoke in my bloodstream, whiskey on my tongue. Still hear mama pray when the night gets cold, trying to outrun demons on these back roads. Everybody talks when they ain't been broke, ain't seen hard times sitting wrapped in smoke. I done bled for mine, every scar got proof. You can't fake survival when the pain cuts through. Chrome on the old truck, bass shake gravel. County line out, lost the fight in my battles. Neon lights glow through cigarette haze. Whole city hungry, but we smile anyway. Money come quick, then disappear faster. One bad move turn a cane to disaster. Seen fake love dressed up in designer. Seen good men lose everything to remind us. Ain't trust easy when betrayal raised you. Everybody loyal to success change you. Now the whole room quiet when I walking slow, like they see the storms underneath my soul. I got rage built deep like a southern summer. Heart still beat like an 808 drummer. Pain made rhythm out of every bad scar. Now the whole damn world know exactly who we are. Lord knows I tried to bury the fire inside, but the fire kept calling my name, and the rain never washed away pain. Kenny clean dreams with the midnight shine. Old school speakers make the darkness vibrate. Leather seat prayers while the city sleeps. Every hustle got wounds they don't speak. I seen men throw fists over family pride. Seen women hold homes while the world went dry. Seen addiction steal souls one sip at a time. Seen broken hearts hidden behind dollar signs, but I still stand 10 toes in the dirt. Even when life feel cursed from birth, still thank God every morning I wake. Even if my whole world feel ready to break. Cause strength ain't loud, sometimes it's survival. Sometimes it's making it home is revival. Sometimes the strongest thing a man can do is keep his heart human after all he been through. I got dust on the highway lead nowhere. Some roads make you who you are.
Alright, folks, we're going to let the big boys out to play. We've got a clash of the Titans. It's monster versus monster. We've got the legend, the nightmare that nobody wants to talk about. We have the monster Abyss, and he's taking on the new monster, the new wild man, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu. Fatu. This one's gonna be fun. I think this may be one of the ones I'm looking forward to the most on tonight's show, folks.
Is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from parts unknown, weighing in at 350 pounds, he is the Master of
All right, folks, and here we go. Another monster battle here on GWA Alpha. And last week, the money witnessed one of these between Abyss and Razor Parker. It was Abyss that came away victorious, and Razor Parker, somebody the money has a lot of history with. Someone I respect as a dangerous, dominant, monster competitor. And seeing Abyss win that match the way he did. Look, people, I'm a huge, huge believer in Jacob Fatu. I'm on the bandwagon. I'm part of the hype train. I'll even take it one step further and say, I think he is the best Samoan wrestler on the planet today. And not just based on what he does in the ring, which in my opinion is better than the same repetitive moves we see from the Usos, The Rock, Roman Reigns. But it's not just the in-ring ability and seeing Jacob do things like he's about to do right now. It's Jacob has something different about him that the rest of the NOI family doesn't seem to possess. You see The Rock, the Usos, even Roman. They all seem like they came up in private schools and were pampered from birth. Jacob feel like he from the hood. He feel like a gangster. He feel like a thug. He feel like he about that life. I don't get that from any of the other Samoan wrestlers. Plus, he's a little crazy. But, as you can see, Abyss already wielding Janice, and I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say, as much as I think highly of the Samoan werewolves, Jacob Fatu, I just don't know. Abyss looks like an unstoppable monster. A freak of fucking nature. Someone that has waited and waited and waited for his time in the mainstream, and now he is here in the GWA on the Global Wrestling Alliance Alpha brand. And he's not going to go down without a fight against anybody. Not even a Samoan werewolf. I mean, Razor Parker even had his creepy ass puppeteer sorceress bitch Roxanne out here with him at ringside last week and still couldn't beat Abyss. Jacob is definitely about that life, but that is thug life. Abyss is about monsters and demons and shit. Them dark, scary places nobody wants to go inside their head. That is where Abyss is. In the abyss. The black hole of the human brain. Everybody has one. They try to keep it under lock and key. But it's just a dark place most people can't tap into. But Abyss has that ability, and there's that black hole slam on Jacob. Will it be enough here? Goes for the cover and only a 2 count. And as bad as Abyss is, it's going to take a lot more than that to put down a Samoan werewolf. And Jacob Fatu is feeling it, folks, and that's what I'm talking about. This guy can move in the ring. Near fall. And Jacob looking for something to inflict punishment with. There comes a trash can. Oh, what a headbutt. Violent. Just busted Abyss wide open. But Jacob Fatu comes firing right back. Super kick. And an assault with that trash can. Fatu is feeling it right now. Could he stop the momentum of the monster Abyss dead in his tracks here tonight? Jacob Fatu not done yet. Big move. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. And Abyss kicks out again. And both of these men are going to be willing to leave blood on the mat in order to come away victorious here in this one. Abyss going for a quick pin here. Fatu able to reverse it. And now Abyss with a reversal, and who would have thought we would have seen a display of technical wrestling between these two monsters? Short-lived, back to a violent brawl as Abyss kicks Fatu right in the face and then cracks him with a trash can. Enziguri from Jacob Fatu. Oh, what a Samoan drop. And a near fall by Fatu. And these two are literally beating the living fuck out of each other, and I love it. Oh, what a boot. And Abyss is just slamming the head of Fatu into the mat. And that's like one of them damn kindergarten mats you used to sleep on back in the day. No protection. And Abyss trying to bring Janice back into things, but Fatu wasn't having any of that. He wasn't trying to get stabbed in the back with Janice again. And Fatu, the big man, looking to fly again. Oh, a swanton from the big sumbitch. That's what I'm talking about. Talent-wise, he's got more talent than Roman, the Usos, and The Rock in his fucking pinky finger. Telling you. The rest of the cousins was private school. Jacob Fatu had that little wild mama. Ended up hooking up with a hood dude, and Jacob grew up in the hood. And it shows. Going for the cover and Abyss. Able to kick out, I can't believe that shit. I thought it was over there. Fatu not finished yet. I mean, is there anything this big motherfucker can't do? Oh, what a move. Goes for the cover. Near fall. And I can't believe it. Every time you think Jacob Fatu is about to put Abyss away, he finds some way to kick out and get back into the fight. What a clothesline from Abyss into the corner. And now Abyss looking for that black hole one more time. Jacob with the reversal left cross followed by a right cross to the body. Slams Abyss into the corner. Abyss now fighting out like a caged animal. Abyss, what a move. Torture rack backbreaker of sorts there from Abyss, and it puts Fatu away. Abyss is your winner. I can't believe it. I mean, Jacob Fatu literally threw every damn thing he could possibly think in his arsenal. I mean, he was pulling out swantons, literally everything but the kitchen sink. And Abyss still able to come away victorious. I'm telling you, the monster Abyss has waited his whole career for a moment to prove himself on the mainstream, and now he's here in GWA, and he is literally slaughtering any and everything we put in front of him. This guy isn't just violent, He's not just dangerous, he's also a winner. And I feel sorry for whoever the next person to step in the way of Abyss is. I damn sure hope it ain't me. I don't want none of that smoke. Incredible match, great action, good performance and effort from Fatu, but it wasn't enough. More coming up.
Up next, folks, we're going to have a four-way dance. We are going to let one of these men write their own story and see which one of them can claim hold of the number one contender spot to be the next challenger for the GWA television title. As we're going to have the Texas Rattlesnake, Stone Cold Steve Austin, taking on the straight edge savior, Chicago's own CM Punk. And then right here from your home state of Ohio, folks, he's awesome, and he'll tell you he is. We've got The Miz. And rounding out the match, last but certainly not least, it's the king of the luchadors. It is Dirty Dominic Mysterio. One of these four men will grab an opportunity for a shot at some gold here in the very near future.
I came to play, there's a price to pay. Time for you to get down on your knees and pray. You say goodbye to the good old days. They're never coming back, watch your future fade. I came to play, get my dues paid. I guess you had a dream, but it can't be saved. I came to play, there's a price to pay. Time for you to get down on your knees and pray. You say goodbye to the good old days. They're never coming back, watch your future fade. I came to play, get my dues paid. I guess you as you get worse. My script is to the letter, and I'll write your final verse. I am here to stay.
Representing the Judgment Day, from San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dirty Dominic Mysterio.
All right, here we go, folks. We got a fatal four-way match. And the winner of this match is going to receive a future television championship opportunity sometime after we get back from the break. If you're new to GWA, we are in a go-home week. So after this week, next week we'll be focused on our pay-per-view. And this specific pay-per-view is a brand exclusive pay-per-view. So it will be GWA Omega No Handouts. And that's going to be coming to you next game week. And then we'll have our off week. Post pay-per-view off week. And then we will return to action with a new 4-week deal to our next pay-per-view. In this match we have Stone Cold Steve Austin. Definitely got to be the favorite in this one. Also have CM Punk. A lot of people going to be pulling for Punk in this one. The Money personally rooting for the underdog Dirty Dom. And then, of course, you also have The Miz in there. And The Miz is a guy that's extremely underrated. People seem to forget the world champion Miz there. Oh, nice counter there from Dirty Dom on Stone Cold, almost like a stunner. All four men brawling on the outside. Dom gonna try to escape the chaos and go inside. And just kind of pose and watch his opponents beat the shit out of each other. Never mind. He goes to the top rope and splashes CM Punk all the way on the outside. As soon as he gets up, though, he's got a rattlesnake after him, Texas style. And Dom fought him off and threw him in the damn ring. Now Punk's got an Anaconda Vice locked in on the Miz on the outside. Dirty Dom and Stone Cold in the ring. And Stone Cold just planted Dom with a pile driver, Texas style. Goes for the cover and a kick out at 1. Now Stone Cold with those mudhole stomps, followed by a big clothesline when Dom gets back to his feet. CM Punk taking it to the Miz on the outside. Could be looking for a GTS. Stone Cold pounding away. Stone Cold stunner to Dirty Dom. Goes for the cover and CM Punk sees it go down, gets in the ring and breaks things up. Punk now goes after Austin. Oh. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, and then Punk gets low blowed by Dirty Dom. Dirty Dom with a springboard elbow into Steve Austin, who's barely phased by it. Dom gonna grab a weapon and see if that'll do him better, but Miz was waiting on him. Stone Cold trying to get the win over CM Punk, who gets the shoulder up at 2. Whoever our winner is in tonight's match is going to have to keep a close eye on our main event. Because the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, has challenged Drew McIntyre, the man that attacked him a few weeks ago, to a bunkhouse brawl match where Dusty is willing to put his GWA Alpha Television Championship on the line. So, the winner of this match could be facing Dusty Rhodes, or they could be facing the Scottish psychopath, Drew McIntyre. And the preparation will drastically change depending on who wins that match. I look forward to that one. It's going to be a good one here tonight. Dusty Rhodes is all fun and games and lovey, and the friendliest guy you'll ever meet until you piss him off. And trust me, Drew McIntyre attacking him like he did definitely pissed him off. And if that didn't do the trick, beating Cody the next week definitely did it. CM Punk was trying for the go to sleep on Dirty Dom, but took his eye off the ball and got planted with a DDT by the Miz there. The one thing that worries me about Dusty later tonight is the fact he's going to be locked in a cage with Drew McIntyre. And Drew is fucking dangerous. I love Dusty. I respect what he does in the ring. But I don't like his odds. I don't think it's a wise decision. He's coming off a concussion from 2 weeks ago after getting claymored multiple times by Drew McIntyre out of nowhere. Oh, what a move by Dirty Dom, going for the cover on Stone Cold. Caught him out of nowhere with a crossbody. CM Punk just busted the Miz open. A lot of action going on here. Dirty Dom looking for the frog splash and connects on Stone Cold. Instead of going for the cover, makes the smart move, goes after the man still standing, CM Punk. But Punk was ready for it and caught Dirty Dom. Punk going to the top rope, could be looking for that elbow drop. Tribute to the Macho Man Randy Savage. Punk going for the cover here, broken up by the Miz. And I know Jerry is hating every bit of this Ohio tour that Alpha is on, and probably hates the city of Dayton, where we're at tonight, more than any of them. But unfortunately, that's just the way the cookie crumbles, and Jerry's gonna have to suck it up and hope the Dayton crowd has enough intelligence to keep up with what's going on here tonight. This match has been interesting. It can really go any way. Honestly, CM Punk is probably looking the best in this match so far, but just got countered by the Miz. Miz decks Dirty Dom and then gets caught by CM Punk. Oh, and there's Stone Cold Steve Austin on Punk with that Luthez press. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, and broken up by the Miz. Not quite sure what the fuck Dirty Dom is celebrating out there, but maybe he's got something big planned here. Nice counter from the Miz, taking out the leg of Dirty Dom. And now Stone Cold on the outside. Not sure what the fuck he's planning on doing. Him and Punk about to go to war on the outside while Dirty Dom delivers a Three Amigos to the Miz on the inside. CM Punk signaling for the go to sleep. If he hits this on Stone Cold, that could eliminate one of his biggest threats. Instead decided to throw him into the steel stairs. Austin is down. If Punk is going to do something, he needs to do it quickly. He has Miz up, but Miz with the counter. Dirty Dom misses the target off the springboard. Miz submission applied here on Punk. Punk escapes. Dirty Dom right there goes after the Miz, trying to Hurricane Rana. Instead gets planted on his face. And then Stone Cold Steve Austin dropped Miz with a clothesline. CM Punk countered the Stone Cold Stunner into a backbreaker. Punk going for a suplex on Miz. Miz with the counter. Into the knee breaker. You gotta remember, Miz likes to use that figure 4, so attacking the knee is a smart strategy. This match literally could go either way. Fatal 4-ways are extremely unpredictable. Oh, what a DDT there from The Miz to Dirty Dom. We have a pin attempt here. Goes for the cover. Miz almost won this. Broke up by Austin and CM Punk. Right there to attack Austin after breaking up the pin. Punk trying to set up for a springboard move here. But Dirty Dom grabs Stone Cold, pulls him to safety. Unintentionally, of course. Austin trying to pin attempt here on Punk. 2. Broken up by Dirty Dom. Now The Miz, there we talked about it. He's going for that figure 4 leg lock now. Has it locked in, but CM Punk breaks things up, and here comes Austin with a chair. It gets wrestled out of his hands. Austin takes down Punk. Oh, and then puts the boots to Dirty Dom. Miz breaking up the pin. What a match this has been, folks. Stone Cold Stunner to CM Punk. Is that going to be it? Goes for the cover 2. And somehow Punk got the shoulder up. I thought that was it there. Stone Cold pounds him a few times with the chair. Goes for the cover and broken up this time by The Miz. And Dirty Dom grazes him with a springboard elbow. Miz swinging away with a kendo stick. All 4 men in the ring. Stone Cold. Luthez press on Dirty Dom. Miz has Austin up on his shoulder. Electric chair drop into the face buster. Beautiful move there, innovative by The Miz. Miz going after Punk now and then takes out Steve Austin with a boot, and Dirty Dom adds insult to injury with a springboard moonsault. I'll tell you what, these fatal 4-ways are hard to call to action. Even harder to predict the winner. Oh, a low blow by The Miz to CM Punk. Dumps Austin over the ropes. Goes for the cover now on Punk after the low blow. Dirty Dom was on the top rope, couldn't get there in time. And The Miz just won this match. An absolute banger, ending on a low blow to CM Punk by The Miz to win the match. You know, sometimes you gotta do whatever is necessary, especially when the title shot on the line. Instead of people hating on The Miz saying he cheated, maybe they should be hating on the other 3 guys for not having the brains to cheat. And there you have it, folks. The Miz is trying to get back in the main event scene. And if he keeps having performances like that, it'll happen sooner rather than later. Don't go anywhere. We got more coming up on Alpha.
For our co-main event, folks, we go back to the tag team division. The Creed brothers have been running over the tag division here on Alpha. And they have represented as the champions should. But last week, oh, they felt the rush They were blindsided and run over by Hawk and Animal. The Road Warriors are here, folks. And the Road Warriors are coming for blood. And they're coming for gold. As they have stormed the gates of GWA Alpha. And they have challenged the Creed brothers. And the United States Tag Team titles are on the line. This one will be brutal. If you don't want it tossed out, make sure everything's bolted down and strap in and buckle up. This is going to be like a car crash.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the Action Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 560 pounds, Anna Maya and Hawkins, the Road Warriors. And their opponents at a combined weight of 495 pounds, the Action Champions, Brutus and Julius, the Creed Brothers.
Alright, my bad. I'm a little late. I rolled that one a little fatter than I meant to, but I'm still here before the bell. GWA Alpha United States Tag Team Championship match. The legendary Legion of Doom, the Road Warriors, Hawk and Animal, showed up and made a huge statement in their first night on Alpha last week, closing out the show by attacking the GWA Alpha United States Tag Team Champions, the Creed brothers, who have been a cut above everybody else in the tag team division on GWA Alpha so far. But they had some legit threats to their championships arrive last week. And the GWA Alpha GMs, Jerry James and Caleb, weren't going to waste any time on this. They knew, after seeing the impact that the LOD made to close out the show last week, that they had to cash in on this as soon as possible. And we have a tag team title match for the GWA Alpha US tag titles now, as Hall comes into the match. And man, it don't matter who you're talking to, unless it's somebody that wasn't born in the 1900s. But most people on their history of wrestling have the Legion of Doom somewhere up there on their top 5, top 10 list. I mean, these guys were innovative. Some of the double team moves that they did, like we're about to see now, were innovative stuff. We didn't see a lot of fancy double teams and shit back in the day. But the LOD with the Doomsday device, that was a game changer. It ended up opening the door to moves like the Steiner Bulldog and many other phenomenal double team finishers we see nowadays. Oh, and Julius able to get the tag into Brutus there. That's a good thing, too. Road Warrior Hawk going right after Brutus with that kendo stick. Remember, there are no disqualifications or countouts in a championship match. We don't want to have the title change hands on no bullshit. So, all this is perfectly legal. I can't believe our international commentary team is actually starting to lose the yellow streaks off of their backs, and they're actually not running away from danger when it gets close. Hell, that's how I got this damn job. And right now, Legion of Doom, Road Warriors, Hawk, and Animal look to be in full control of this one. And it is no doubt, ladies and gentlemen, that simply the arrival of the Legion of Doom is shaking up the entire GWA Alpha Tag Team division, all the way to its very core. Oh, and now we're seeing some double team action from the champs, though. And maybe that is just what the champs needed to get back in this match. The Creeds have got to figure something out if they want to retain their titles, because Hawk and Animal are not going to fuck around here tonight. No disrespect to the War Raiders, but LOD is multiple cuts above them. And you do have to respect the grind of the U.S. Tag Team Champs, the Creed brothers. They don't back down from a fight. They don't back down from a challenge. They didn't whine and bitch about having to defend their titles here tonight. Hell, they were chomping at the bit to get a shot at LOD after they got cheap shotted from behind by the Road Warriors last week to close out the show. And more double team action here from the Creeds. And this is what they're going to have to do if they want to stay on top. But you see, just like that, Road Warrior Animal, just so physical, so dominant. It's crazy because when you think of Road Warrior Animal, I mean, before wrestling, he was a legendary college football player. Had a chance to go pro. His boy is a hell of a linebacker. I don't know if he still plays, but he was a hell of a linebacker when he did play. And then you see Johnny Ace, and you're like, how the fuck is this motherfucker related to Animal and his offspring? Kind of pisses me off the route that they did with Road Warrior Hawk and kind of exposed his drug addiction and all that shit, because I honestly was watching an interview with the Honky Tonk Man the other day. And man, he said, shit, all the boys back in the 80s were getting fucked up. It was like 90% of the roster. All of them were smoking weed. Half of them was snorting blow. A fourth of them was even smoking crack rocks and shooting up. So, to single out one or two guys that wasn't able to conquer their demons kind of feels wrong, because you look at a lot of those old 80s wrestlers that's still trying to remain relevant nowadays, those that are still kicking anyway, and they all look rough. And most of them are bitter as hell. That's why I love things here in GWA. Nobody ages. It doesn't matter if these guys do drugs or what they did in the real world, because GWA is in a different multiverse. Breaking the fourth dimension there and shit. Oh, reversal now. And Creed and Road Warrior Hawk going back and forth with pin attempts. They finally give up, and Hawk takes him down with a shoulder. But Brutus Creed comes firing right back, sends him into the Creed's corner. Oh man, look at the power of Hawk there. He just grabbed Brutus Creed by the back of the neck and face planted him in the mat with ease, one arm. And Hawk's not even the strongest one in the group. Nice reversal there. And we are seeing some incredible wrestling performance here. I mean, it's aggressive, it's physical, but a lot of technical holds, reversals, and moves here. Oh, interesting move there from Brutus Creed. goes for the cover, and Hulk makes the save for the Road Warriors. And Road Warrior Animal in a bad place right now. Oh no, are they going to do it? Oh, the Brutus ball. Very similar to the Doomsday device. Goes for the cover too. Holy shit. The Creeds were probably 1/10 of a second away from retaining there. Animal somehow had just enough instinct to kick out. And now he makes the tag into Hulk. Oh, but a roll-up. Brutus Creed trying to take out Hulk with the roll-up pin, and Hulk kicks out at 1. And you have to admire the teamwork of the Creed brothers here. Oh, violent knees to both rib cages. Very interesting double team maneuvers on display by the Creed brothers. And then, oh, how about that? Brutus Creed caught Animal slipping. Took his legs out from, he's not even the legal man. He was just there on the apron. And I don't know, the Creeds may have this thing figured out. Momentum seems to be shifting in favor of the champions. Oh, and Hulk, the Road Warriors, Legion of Doom, whatever you want to call them, they're physical. Road Warrior Hulk just choked out Brutus Creed. Brutus Creed still hasn't moved. Finally getting back to his feet. Animal is the legal man now. And it looked like the LOD was setting up for the Doomsday device, but a counter by Brutus. And now a counter by Road Warrior Animal. Animal gets some kendo stick shots, and there goes for the pin. And Julius comes in and makes the save. Oh, bear hug into a spine buster there from Animal. Goes for the cover again. 2, 3, and that's going to be it. We have new GWA Alpha United States Tag Team Champions, folks. What a damn match. And we're not even done yet. We still have the Bunkhouse Brawl main event. A lot of great offense by both teams. You have to think the Creed brothers will probably get a rematch. They've had a few successful title defenses now. I don't tell other GMs how to book, though. I'm just a commentator. I book how I book on Smoke, and I let everybody else do their thing, and that's why GWA is matchy. And look at that, baby. New GWA US Tag Team Champions. What a rush. The whole face of the GWA Tag Team division. Especially here on Alpha when it comes to the Alpha US Tag Team Championships. It's just been rocked to the core. More coming up.
And finally, folks, we reach our main event for the evening. Drew McIntyre blindsided the American Dream a couple weeks ago. Forced Dusty to take some time away to heal up. And in that meantime, Drew took out Dusty's pride and joy, his baby boy, Cody. Old Dusty's back. He's healthy. He's 100%. And he wants some payback, baby. And it's going to come in one of his specialties. We're going inside the steel cage, folks. We're going to have a bunkhouse brawl as the American Dream will defend the television title against the Scottish Warrior. That's coming up next, folks. Get ready.
The following contest is a steel cage match and is for the Action Championship.
What's that metronome I hear? Perhaps the end is drawing near. You never hear the shot that takes you down. Out of time, so say goodbye. What is yours now is mine. And I dream broken dreams. I make them come true. I make them for you. American dream. He's just a common man, working hard with his hands. He's just a common man, working hard for the man. Hey, he's American dream. Hey, he's American dream. If you're black or white, redneck, funky, that's alright. Blue-eyed with a lot of soul, common man has got his goal. Hey, he's American dream. Hey, he's
Introducing the challenger from Ayr, Scotland.
Well, here we are. It's main event time.
The Scottish
And
Warrior, Drew
all the money can say is I get it.
McIntyre.
You know, I understand why Dusty wants this match,
And his opponent from Austin,
but I don't know if it's the wisest thing to do.
at 89 pounds, the Action Champion.
But
the
Dusty comes from
American Dream,
an era
Dusty Rhodes.
where You be a man. If somebody fucks with you, you put your hands up and you fucking fight. And if they whoop your ass, you take it on the chin like a man and get up, brush yourself off, and move on. But I think Drew McIntyre has got exactly what he wanted out of this whole situation, which is a shortcut to GWA Alpha Television Championship match. And now he's locked inside a cage with Dusty Rhodes. All the fans in attendance are definitely pulling for Dusty, and Dusty showing he's not going to go down without a fight. American Dream so smooth with it. He got combos for days. You know, it's kind of crazy, like, you look at Dusty and you don't think he's in the best shape, you know. But, like, this dude wasn't just a good wrestler. He wasn't just a good personality. Dusty Rhodes could fucking hoop. If you've never seen Dusty play in the Celebrity NBA All-Star game, you gotta watch that shit, man. Dusty Rhodes was dope as fuck. He was also friends with Muhammad Ali. He spent time boxing. I mean, Dusty's old school tough. And he's got moves. You know, Dusty is a white dude with soul, and I can get behind that. Hell, the money got a little soul to him himself. I don't like all them suburban stick-up-the-ass white people. They get on my goddamn nerves more than anybody. Jerry, I don't know if this is a problem or not, but Stone Cold just drove his four-wheeler past the commentary booth up here. He had an open case of beer, was cussing, and ran into like 3 trash cans and a wall. It may be okay. Oh well, not my problem. Oh, now the longer this match goes, it's looking more and more like Drew McIntyre is in the final act of his grand plan. We've still yet to hear from Drew. We don't know if this is all based on his hatred of the Rhodes family or if he's just trying to con his way into a title match. And now Drew has Dusty in a bad way, connects with that big elbow, and Dusty somehow fighting back here. Oh, and a double axe handle from Dusty Rhodes. Drew's feeling that one. Dusty got a submission locked in, and a counter by McIntyre. Oh, and Dusty able to get out of the way. Gotta give Dusty credit here. Every time I think he's out of it, he finds a way to get back in the fight. And the money is a big believer in that it factor. But Dusty just got future shock DDT'd, and now Drew looking for the Claymore. And we're going to have a new champion. Oh, shit. How the hell did Dusty kick out? Drew can't believe it. Well, what I was going to say before Drew started hitting finisher moves and shit is, wind up in an uppercut. I believe the it factor is heart. It's something that's hard to put into statistical categories, but you know, there's some people that just, they got so much heart that there's just no quit in them. And that's Dusty Rhodes. He may have the biggest heart of anyone on the roster. But heart alone's not going to get you through a match. Inside a steel cage, a bunkhouse brawl with Drew McIntyre, the Scottish psychopath. Dusty has got to dig in deep. Not only did Drew McIntyre attack him a few weeks ago, last week he beat the hell out of Dusty's pride and joy, Cody Rhodes. Dusty is going to have to tap into that if he wants to get past Drew here. Drew going for a headbutt. Dusty able to counter, and a big right hand. Dusty follows up with an elbow. This could be the moment for Dusty Rhodes going for the pin here. Can he retain? No. Drew gets the shoulder up. And Dusty setting him up here, looking for a big power bomb, possibly. Oh, planted him. Drew is in a bad way here, and Dusty has got to capitalize. Trying to make Drew submit. Drew counters, roll up, goes for the pin now. Trying to get the cheap roll-up win. And that shows that Drew's starting to get a little desperate here. He's starting to realize this may not be as easy as he thought it was going to be. Oh, and now that Drew's starting to take things more seriously. Well, I spoke too soon because there's Dusty again. There's them elbows. Bionic elbows. 4 in a row from Dusty Rhodes, and still not enough to take out Drew McIntyre. Uh-oh. And as Dusty, he's not going to try to escape the cage. Go! Looked like Dusty was going to try to climb out. Now Drew, oh, what a leg drop. This match has been absolutely incredible. Personal animosity, championship on the line, locked inside a steel cage, and only one man is going to walk out as the champion. And both of these guys beating the living hell out of each other. Neither man willing to give an inch here. And this is what wrestling is all about, folks. Uh-oh. They're beating the living hell out of each other now. The fans are on their feet for this one. Drew McIntyre going for the future shock counter. beautiful arm drag takedown by Dusty. Can the American Dream capitalize here? Big elbow drop from Dusty. Can he retain? 1, 2, 3. Dusty Rhodes is still your GWA Alpha Television Champion. And he did it clean. There's no excuses Drew McIntyre can use. He just got his ass kicked old school by the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. And that's what happens when you wrongfully attack somebody, when you attack their family, unprovoked, just to be a dickhead, and try to weasel your way to the front of the line without having to work for it. It's not the Dream's fault, it's not the Rhodes family's fault that things haven't went the way Drew wanted them to. This ain't how I expected this match to end, but I'm damn sure glad this is the result we got. Dusty Rhodes fought his ass off and showed what that television title means to him. Bloody, battered, and victorious. What a show. We'll catch you on Omega.